Hi ho, Harry here with the 420 MSP series of conversations with our regular contributors. We're back with Duane Roebuck of BlueStar, a distributor in this space. So, Duane, good morning, or for us out here on the West Coast, a little bit more of good mid-morning for you.
Hey, good morning, Harry. How are you?
Good, good. So, what's in the back before we get going? What's in the background? That looks like a musician on your wall.
Oh, okay. Back here are pictures from every year we hold a annual trade show called VARTech,
Okay.
and it's one of the best shows in our industry. And so these are pictures from previous VARTechs. I'm assuming that's a musician who played probably when we were in New Orleans.
All right. Hey, well, there, I'll go to any conference in New Orleans. I'll tell you, that's a fun place.
Yeah. No other
um,
city in the world like it.
well, hey, Dwayne, you're one of our strongest contributors because you always have kind of specificity with the topics we like to discuss. And for this contribution, I have RFID 2.0. So let's talk about that. If there's some hooks into the cannabis vertical, great. But I think it's just a good topic. Go ahead.
No. There are definitely some hooks in the cannabis vertical. From a grow perspective, the RFID, especially if you're in a metric state, they require you to get the RFID tags. And so from an operational efficiency standpoint, it really helps because you don't have to worry about barcode scanning every individual plant. And as your operation grows, it makes it very easy. So, the plant is very sensitive during certain stages
Yep.
to light, movement, that sort of thing. So one of the challenges is always, where are the plants, who's moving them, that sort of thing. RFID helps with all of that. You'll know real time where they are.
Yeah.
If Harry moved a plant, then I know exactly who did it. And I'm also seeing where RFID is being used within the dispensary for
Yep.
loss prevention.
I was gonna
And
say.
yeah, so that's another area where you can do real-time inventory tracking. If you have a system that will interface directly into metric, so that's a way to avoid some of the manual inventory as well as keeping up with the product, because in every industry there's some loss, but in speaking with some dispensary owners, and this one, it seems to be a bit higher than normal.
Yep.
And if you think about it, it's a very cash driven industry at the moment because of regulations. And while RFID won't help with the cash, it definitely can help with inventory and where things are. So you can get as granular as, like if everything is RFID tagged and installed properly, you can say, Harry took this eighth or ounce, of whatever strain at this time. He took it out. It never went back into the case, and it never showed up in the point of sale. So at that point, maybe you need to have a conversation with Harry to figure out what's going on. Cameras will get you so far, but paired with RFID, this is really an industry that can utilize it for loss prevention as well as operational efficiency.
Yeah, because at the dispensary level, the clerks, bud tenders, whatever you want to call them, but the people on the floor, boy, they come in different levels of expertise, different stripes. You know what I mean? I mean, there's some people that really know what they're doing and they can talk medical and all that. And then there's some people that are probably sampling the product.
Well, and believe it or not, some of your best bud tenders are the ones that do sample the product.
Well,
And
I
I don't
understand.
want I don't want to label, like all bud tenders are out there, taking, the product. But, it's a way to really, find out if that is in fact happening and get a better control of your business. Another area where RFID is really, picking up is in the hemp industry,
Hmm.
and RFID paired with blockchain because, unlike cannabis, where once the product goes out, they may not, get it back. A lot of the hemp growers want the biomass back so that they can do, different things. So, if you pair RFID with some blockchain technology, then you can ensure that if you're using organic hemp, Harry's organic hemp, if Harry's organic hemp goes out, then Harry's organic hemp comes back in. And
Yeah.
so, that way, that you've got true organic hemp. And if you decide to use it for textiles, hempcrete, whatever, the quality that's there.
Yeah, yeah, boy, you're a real scholar in this industry, and you feeling pretty good that you've made this one of your areas of expertise and your domain expertise. I mean, you've really you're a walking encyclopedia, Wikipedia, man.
Believe me, I know a little bit compared to a lot of people. So, I'm blessed to be working in this space. If someone had told me, 5 years ago, I'd be doing something like this, I would tell them they were crazy, just because, the social climate wasn't there. So, a lot of my friends, they're jealous. I love doing what I do, and anything that I can do to help further the industry, that's what I try to do. So that's why I appreciate platforms like this, where we can, demystify some of it, and at the same time show people where there is real opportunity, for them to, come in and add value and increase revenue for themselves.
Yeah, exactly. So folks, be sure to do a reach out to Duane Roebuck over at BlueStar. A little bit of information down in the blog. Duane, next month, I want to talk about, I'm looking over at screen too, digital signage. You're a distributor at the end of the day. I want to talk about digital signage, obviously primarily at the dispensary level, but just to get a sense of what you're seeing. With that said, sir, enjoy Labor Day coming up. I hope you get a little time away.
You also, Harry.
All right. And Jenny in the radio control room, you're number one.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Jenny.
All right. Good day, everybody.
Bye.